She's out. That's what we don't know.
Well, we're excited to find out as we're going to hop onto the Rift for game number 1.
This is actually under-leveled here to Spirit. We'll get the first damage, though.
Yeah, exactly. And face checking is never a good idea in the jungle, as Marin's looking to come over here first, but doesn't get the Ruthless Predator. This is very important as now Cuz looking to make his way back. BDD, the first one to rotate from the mid lane, but he's followed immediately by Kuro. Good flash, gets Spirit out of the way as he's now looking for Khan. Kuro makes his way over, but doesn't find the damage on the Q.
3v2.
Yeah, now Marin needs to make his way out. He's looking for the hero play. They're going for the double buffs, and they find them as Marin picks up a kill for Afreeca. Now Khan looking to burn him down. That harpoon with the buff does so much damage, silences himself, and the orbs are going to land. Not a lot of mana left, but Kuro is super dead. The Rumble grabs a double kill. Doesn't matter whether you're nerfed when you pick up.
Flash super early. You notice he did not take the roundabout way. He took the direct way as bot lane.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of damage onto Gorilla as Kramer just free auto attacks. The heal's not enough, and Afreeca going to answer back on the bottom side.
Double buffs. Gonna be a little bit happier that it's a Rumble and not a mana user.
Well, Kuro's actually going to get a lot of damage onto Cuz here, as now Spirit's going to close the distance, picks up the kill, doesn't get stunned by BDD, and slinks back into... Marin's found his way back into this matchup quite nicely. The harpoons, though, look at that, just chunks so much more. There's the flash gained from the equalizer, and there's the flash from Cuz. Kicks the crocodile away and picks up the... That's true, that was the Alex Ish special. As there's the kickback, Marin's taking a lot of damage. Dominus is there, and thankfully he's got a lot of magic resist. So he will get a couple more auto attacks onto BDD before he dies. And the turret is going to follow. Are positioning themselves around this dragon. They're looking for the teleport in. A little bit of poke damage comes down and Cuz gets slowed. Will they even try?
They will die trying to ward at Atlas. So for now you can see Gorilla just trying to provoke something. Well, that's the provocation.
Boom goes the Thresh. Please, Pop Smithy.
Khan is getting chased by Kuro. In vision now.
Yeah, there's the flash. They just want to lock him down. Shut down gold aplenty right here, and that equalizer, decent positioning, honestly, but it is going to be the first kill, and Cuz, he could be in trouble. Just throws down a ward, was looking for a ward jump, didn't have a safeguard.
So I'm probably pretty happy with not even being able to pick it up as long as they deny it from Afreeca.
Well, there's the hook. It's going to land on a Tucson. Good unbreakable dodges. Fair bit of damage, but he's still going to fall down as Prey grabs that kill. That is going to spell the reset on the Rift Herald.
Still staying on it, though.
I'm not sure why, because I don't think there's enough time to kill the thing. Now Kuro's going to make his way over. The low health bar on Gorilla.
Trying to rush it down.
Yeah, they are taking some damage from this one, as in they go. Cuz is able to take out the Herald and pick up the buff.
Information on other members, they don't have it. They'll continue to chase.
Yeah, where's the turn from Kramer? Oh, 4 members up here, though. May have bitten off more than he can chew, but I say that, and he's going to be able to pick the kill up on Prey. Kramer gets himself out of this, and the Inspire Shield keeps him alive. And once again, Longzhu are running for the hills. This has been one of the most expertly played come-from-behind early games I've seen, as Afreeca Freecs do lose their Renekton. But look at the health bars of Longzhu. They should fall one after the other. The turret goes down. Kramer grabs that. That's an easy kill for Kuro. And can they snowball the turret take into this inner?
As it got no value, we just saw the Rift Herald go down, and Afreeca Freecs, they've got their eyes on an even bigger objective in the same pit.
Well, they do see Cuz moving over this vision. See what options they have to try and steal. They don't get it. It's actually Kuro that locks it down, so a lot closer than we would have expected. And the Lee Sin unable to get himself back over, so Afreeca lose. Just wander up, take the last few health points. Equalizer comes in. They actually really want to stop this. Prey's going to get snared. There's the kickback. It's going to be the pick-off onto Spirit for one. And Prey is so incredibly low. Good double stun, but Tucson sets himself up with that unbreakable at the ready. And Afreeca Freecs should still be able to take down this turret of 5,000 gold, 6,000 gold. That's going to be the approximate lead. With zoning Mantra Q, and this should mean the inner turret, but is the fight going to work out here for Longzhu? In fact, the turret stays alive, and Cuz is going to be the focus. 1-for-1 again for both of these teams as the hook goes slightly wide. Gorilla so close. Okay, just looking to contest some Krugs. Priorities here, obviously.
They're walking up here, Afreeca.
Yeah, good stunts from BDD. They didn't quite know the Syndra was there, as Tucson should be picked off. Takes a long time for him to fall down, as there's a flash from Tucson. Gets himself out of the way, and Cuz is going to die. That was some of the best disengage I have ever seen from this Braum.
And at 3 or 4.
Now, rush it down is exactly what they're going to do. This Baron lasted about as long as a Gromp. 6 games on this Zarya as well. Redemption's going to come in for Longzhu. They're looking to try and set up for some sort of fight. Good hook onto Kuro as the equalizer in a decent position now. Tucson taking a lot of damage. Spirit has to hop up into the air and the Braum is going to fall.
Nice
Spirit
hook.
follows another back-to-back hook as Kuro going to get the double kill over to Prey. Kramer running for the hills, and I have a feeling Longzhu probably don't want to chase it too far in. Oh, what are you looking for?
He wants Khan. Gets him.
All too easy. And now he's looking happy to walk up against 4 people. Okay. Way up instead of just being able to take out that Baron. So I think you're exactly right, but I think it's really intelligent moves from Afreeca to make sure they can guarantee this. Although,
oh boy,
how many auto attacks was that? Like 7 maybe from Kramer?
I feel like it was left.
Bath, honestly, we've had about half the kills in the last 20 minutes of the first 20. It really has just slowed down and been Afreeca Freecs slowly taking over. As QSS being forced out, Kramer does make sure that he takes down the inhibitor.
Kramer can keep walking up. That's a unique thing about this particular AD carry. The Zayak still has the Blade Core, so isn't afraid of the kick coming through from Cuz, and 2 inhibitors down, soon to be more.
Yep, last one. They're looking for it, considering whether or not they want to take out the inhibitor or go for some sort of fight. Tucson going to get hit, but look at that. Unbreakable is most certainly that. When you're this far ahead, as Tucson just puts up the door, those orbs do nothing.
We're at the point where Kramer is the one-man carry. He is the whole team's damage, and that's what they always were going to have in the late game, accelerated by how strong he is. He's 1 kill away from Legendary, and a couple seconds away from icing the game.
Yeah, once again, it's going to be damage tanked by Tucson. Good Inspire Shield there as well as the turret falls down. Almost as an afterthought, Gorilla. Big shield comes in, and there's the Glacial Fissure. Kramer takes him down so quickly.
Kramer's a monster!
The double kill comes in. Zonyas is there from Khan, but that should just be the triple, as it is. Kramer not going to be stunned up. He wants the pentakill, but there's members on the fountain, and the Nexus isn't going to last long enough. Afreeca Freecs stay victorious, and we can get a 3rd game in this series. Let's see whether we do.
Shoot on the Rocks Tigers to do, where he was largely on that wave clear duty. All in the top side, Cuz is here, but the minion wave may ruin things.
Yeah, looking for that body slam, just gets it point blank. Marin flashing, but maybe a little bit too late as there's first blood. And Khan once again is going to be the benefactor.
Yeah, it was a bit of Glacial Shard, Control Ward, and a potion. I think that would have been where you would go. Cuz does get the casual steal.
Yes, wanders all the way through. Gets cocooned. Spirit understands that he doesn't have very many places to go. Is now BDD full health. Kramer's going to turn up. Tucson's going to be here as well. It's a 4 versus 4 on the bottom side, and immediately the Catfish is melted. Kramer now off on his own. Longzhu were looking for it. A lot of damage goes back. Good cocoon. But Kuro may have been baited forward. Winds of War do a lot. And now Prey gets the slow. The second auto is enough to take down the mid laner.
Double AD, Lucian and Kuro and Kramer, and Lucian and Caitlyn to take turrets in other lanes. But wait for mid lane.
There's a flash body slam. Taunt comes down as well. Kuro's got nowhere to go. Decent damage onto Cuz, but he's still going to lose his life. And Cuz looking to make his way over again. Flash was up. Kuro has to be so careful. Good body slam. He is going to be able to flash, but is it going to be enough to get himself out of the way? Explosive cast. Winds of War not going to find it as Kuro will have the blast cone. Oh, God, that was close. Beautiful prediction from BDD. It's now Kuro. Yeah, this is behind enemy lines.
Wants to try and execute. It's not going to happen.
Oh, that was close.
I don't think it would have died to the first turret shot. So build a bit of health, but no one else will be.
Yeah, like maybe. Now Marin going to be attacked here by Cuz. Spirit just looking to try and get rid of the Jace as there's the heroic entrance. That is a dead little cannon. Good God.
Doesn't mean Cuz can continue walking up, and he doesn't really have too many cares.
No, even gets out of the way of the volatile Spiderling.
This turn on to Tucson, he got interrupted during the Abyssal Voyage.
Oh, almost managed to juke the arrow, and now they're looking for everything. BDD lets the taunt go off then just as punches. Cuz drops a barrel on the head of Kramer. That says good night.
But the path to a Game 2 victory is looking trivial for Longzhu game.
And Khan is actually looking to take down the Rift Herald as well. Oh, jukes out of the way by even getting the buff. As there's the heroic entrance. BDD says there is nowhere that Khan can be that I can.
Independent events, because definitely it feels like you got all your good drakes and then lose out is, well, the perfect game on the line.
Yep, they want to be able to get something, but there's heroic entrance. BDD says, get punched, Spirit. He's going to jump up into the air and then inevitably die. They're looking for Tucson, and he's going to die as well, and it's just all too easy for Longzhu. They have the answer for everything.
Culling to try to delay things.
Yeah, teleport's going to come in. Now going to spot him, I believe, as there's the empowered shock blast to go over the side. Spirit, he's still in base, though. Oh my god, can't. Flashes on Kramer. That's a couple of autos that are going to secure it. And there's the Baron falling down. Cuz wants to... That was adorable.
Broadcast of what your movie is. Spirit's going to find Khan. There's a lot of people here.
Okay. Can he get out of the way of this one? Nope, they just want to deny the perfect game, and they are going to do so. Spirit locks down the kill. That is going to put a 1 on the board. That is going to sacrifice the majority. You know me, when it gets to that stage where there's not very much commentary.
Khan, that's not the brush to look in.
Oh dear. 2 enemies, 1 brush. He's at least going to spot Spirit moving his way in, and he is in position, so this should be a 50-50. Arrow's going to land. That's a lot of knockups onto Kuro. As BDD finds the snare, Khan grabs the kill. The Baron was just forsaken, as they were just opting in for that 1 pick. No teleport.
Spirit thinks because Smite was used, he has a bit of time. He does not.
No, he's wandering over as quickly as he possibly can. They get no vision really, but
nice
the control ward does go over. BDD gets the Justice Punch, stops this one from going down as Cuz secures the Baron. Gorilla eventually falls, but the trade, I'd say, is probably in favor of Longzhu Gaming, as it's a 3-for-1 in the end, and a Baron buff to top it all off.
Took a long time to actually get an advantage. There's the Ash Arrow. Prey doesn't miss many of those.
Yep, and he's going to be able to find this one as well. The last auto attack is there, makes it a 1v1. Respected. Well, jumps his way in. That's the flash and just kills Marin straight up. Arrow flies through, but is going to get the goal. Separated by the Afreeca Freecs members. Justice Punch comes down. That's the taunt onto multiple members. Strangled Thorns from Gorilla is going to secure positioning around this Nexus. Nexus turrets are falling, and Longzhu predictably take this series once again to a game number 3. Afreeca versus Longzhu has been a joy to cast so far, and I'm glad that we get all 3 because both of these games have been one-sided. I hope game 3 is going to be a little bit... 1 was certainly where we're looking towards for this team. But
Longzhu want level 1 action. Atlas, that's why they walk up straight in as if they're playing Blitzcrank, and we're getting level 1 action.
Yeah, Tucson's just walking all the way forward. Cuz burning to death. He's going to die. That's going to be first blood to Afreeca. And now Longzhu in trouble as they're on retreat. Gorilla very, very low, but BDD, threaded volley has to be respected. That was weird. Okay.
Spot lane, we've got action happening.
Yeah, Exhaust is actually going to be invested here. Good stun from the concussive blows, but Kramer still able to get the damage down. There's the flayback as Gorilla has been ignited. Spirit makes his way in, doesn't get the Q, but it's still a lot of damage. It's traded kills 1-for-1 as mid laner goes down in trade for the support as Tucson should survive. No, he's not going to, as BDD grabs the kill. He's trying to use his body to put himself in the way, but he's just a little bit too big.
Spirit has a level advantage. I don't know about the equalizer from Marin, but it was largely to slow down. Spirit won't be able to close the gap. Cuz is here too.
Yeah, and that's going to be so much damage onto Spirit. The kickback comes in as Marin actually doing a lot of damage back. Khan having to tank up this minion wave, but oh, Cuz from the back end able to get that cheeky auto in there after the Q, and that's going to be it. Seals the deal with the kill onto Spirit. Yeah, it's having a little bit of trouble working out what to do. Immediately, everything coming in. Marin has to be careful. Scrap shield going to be there, and BDD, he's the one turning up this time. Good flash from Marin, but it's just not going to be enough. Thunderlords helps out, and BDD is going to take that kill easily. Cuz says, I was helping. Double blue buffs, I believe, this Karma.
It's Khan, they're actually going for Kuro.
Okay, trying to get himself underneath here. Oh, Seismic Shove is going to land. Now Cuz, he wasn't necessarily needed, and Spirit is chasing after him, but Gorilla's going to turn up at exactly the right time. Which disappeared. I don't want anything to do with this anymore. The hook is just going to flat out miss. Cuz gets hit by the arrow though. And that should be the trade. No, not yet. The rappel comes down. That is going to be the junglers. Traded immediately, but it shouldn't have been a 1-for-1. Make that a 1-for-2. As Khan teleports in, grabs the second kill. And Kuro might even make it 3. No, good slow. On the bottom side of the map. If you want a late game insurance policy, giving it to someone with that level Afreeca Freecs, because it means that the Twitch could be anywhere at all times. Is at that submarine stage. Red Blade the Rune King is done. And speaking about getting picks, Spirit is most certainly dead. Tucson should follow here as well, but the equalizer comes down. Yeah, there's the Weaver's Wall for a little bit of disengage from BDD.
So things like Mountain Drakes, I think, has a lot of hidden power because being able to read what it means for a specific 5 champions can be big. Okay, it's mid lane party.
Yeah, Prey actually taking a lot of damage here as well. There's a flash kick from Spirit, and Prey will be taken down very early. Gorilla burning to death, but isn't actually going to die in the end as Marin Scrap Shield speeds him up. Good Zhonya's, but I think he's still dead as Kuro's over to the side wanting to try and get something back. Spirit uses the safeguard. There's no Raptors there, and he has to sacrifice himself for the good of the colony. BDD now chasing down onto Kuro, and just feels like Longzhu were too far ahead, despite Afreeca Freecs having a great start to that fight.
And forward and getting stragglers. That's the sort of team comp they have. Is okay, once again.
Yeah, it's another kickback onto Prey. Kramer's going to finish that one up. The teleport came in there as well. Kuro pays a visit this particular stage, but if Longzhu can set up in good position, as there's the flash from Gorilla. Another flash kick comes out as Gorilla has been slowed forever, but throws down the ultimate. He's so tanky. The Weaver's Wall keeps him safe there as well. Inopportune. Normally you see a support and you're like, yeah, we'll be able to take him down. He's got so much health.
Using the hyperdrive onto the inner turret. There's the teleport. It's going to be too late.
Yeah, way too shallow there as well, as Gorilla is still low from Longzhu. Siege minions still here, firing away at this turret, which, oh yeah, you're right. He looks at turrets and they die.
Base broken finally for Afreeca Freecs. Will they ever get the 5v5 they were desperate to with this draft? Onto Jace would have started
the
it.
Ambush, yeah, there's the Blade of the Ruined King coming out. A lot of damage onto the Afreeca Freecs, but they stay alive. Control though. They are winning by a heck of a lot though, obviously. They're just over 10,000 gold, and Tucson is dead. BDD gonna pick that one up. Threaded volley does a fair bit of damage. Equalizer. Khan just walking down. Gonna have the redemption, gets the full heal back off it. And inhibitor, I expect. As Kuro, he's going to get engaged on. Has to use the flash. Contaminate is going to be there. The poison burning down. Good Inspire comes up at just the right time to save the life of the Karma, but won't be there for this defense. As these Nexus turrets are going to be taking a lot of damage, and Longzhu may just be able to win this one right here. The Twitch doing the damage to the turrets. He knows where they're going to win this game. And there's the knockback onto Spirit, loses half of his health bar, no safeguard available, dodges out of the way of the seismic shove into his own death, and Tucson respawns just to die once again. Marin uses the Zhonya's, but Khan just walks out the side. He's got the Guardian Angel there as well. Kramer going for the battle. Prey takes a lot of damage, double kill, but that doesn't matter. The Nexus falls down, and Longzhu 2-0 over the Afreeca Freecs.